Hey y'all. This feels very, 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 very weird. Um, so been a minute. Oh, my lights are going out. I'll turn it back on in a minute. Okay, so been a minute. Um, a lot has happened since the last time you seen me. Not all great things. Not at all. My life actually has been kind of flipped upside down, you know. I wish that I could have pulled myself together and got in front of the camera and was able to come chat. Like, but I don't really know how to do that by myself. So this is my attempt at doing it by myself, right? Um it's just me in a car, in my car. Um and maybe I'll start doing this more often. But I feel like I just had some stuff that I needed to get off my chest. Um, you know, the end of my 2025 was quite terrible, and I just kind of had to thug it out, I guess. I don't know. Thug it out sounds crazy because I did have my family and I did have people around that attempted to help me through it. Thank you guys for that. But it's been hard, you know. So there was a family death. Um my little cousin passed and it kind of has altered me. I'm not gonna lie. Um I feel like I'm a completely different person. I feel like my world is a little more cold now, a little less sunshiny. I always said she was like my sunshine. I feel like my little sister, my little cousins, they bring so much light into my life. Like they're they're always so happy and they're always so lovey and they're always so everything for me that it's been a really hard couple months. You know, my life just feels like it's a little dimmer. Um, so with all that going on, it's been really hard to pick up a camera. Um, I also realized, that okay, so let me put it like this. This has been a really hard thing for me because this is the first time in a while I've had to experience grief. Like, and not to say I haven't experienced grief. I have. I've experienced grief a few times before this situation, but this one feels so different. I feel so altered. I feel so changed by it. I feel like a different person now. I feel like a way more emotional person. Um, over these last few months, I've been feeling the urge to just tell people I love them more. I appreciate them. But at the same time, I feel like it's made me close off a lot more from people because I feel like out of like everybody who knew that all this stuff was happening with me, only some people showed up, which it's nobody's job to show up for me. But it's different when you take a step back and you're like, the people that I would show up for didn't show up for me. Some people did though. You know, And again, it's hard. Like, it's hard for me to show up. It's hard for people to show up for me, especially when I don't say that I want to be showed up for as well. Like, I'm really not great at talking about stuff like that. I'm really not great at asking for help. I hate asking for help. Anybody who knows me knows I hate asking for help. And there's like, it's like a double-edged sword. It's like I can't really be upset that people aren't there to help if I don't ask for help. Hmm. Have wanted to be alone a lot more, but I've also wanted to be around my family a lot more. I don't know. I feel like it's put me in a very, like, confusing state. Which I guess when an unexpected death happens, that's what happens to a person, right? Like, you feel confused, And I think even more so, like, as the person I am, the way I love to take care of everybody, the way I'd like to be around and fight for my family and do all that type of stuff and, like, take care of everybody. And I like to, that's just who I am as a person. Um, I often don't take care of me, which isn't really fair to the people around me, I guess. Um, in reality, like, I guess there's no way to deal with this, right? And I know that's like what everybody says, you go through like the 7 stages of grief. You don't believe it, and you're angry, and you're sad, and you're this, and you're that, and you're da 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 da. And it's true. But I guess the part that they don't tell you about grief is that, like, it changes you. I don't think I'm the same person I was before this. And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think that it made me appreciate my life a little bit better or more, not better. I feel like I really appreciated my life. I feel like it made me appreciate little things more. It made me want to prioritize myself more. It made me want to be less afraid of doing stuff. Um, you know, for anybody who knew my cousin, like, she did everything, okay? Anything she put her mind to, she did it and it got done. And, like, she was such a go-getter. And I love that so much about her. And I know that she would want that for me. Like, she would be like, Kaila, like, go out, go get it. Like, go do it. Like, don't let this stop you. Don't let this push you back. So I think that's something that really needs to happen. No excuse lifestyle, right? So this is something I want to do. This is, something I want to put my platform out on or whatever. So I'm going to do it, you know? I'm going to get on here by myself if I have to, you know? Even if it's a little short, little video, little car talk. I'm going to get on here and have a car talk. What's stopping me? All I need is my phone and my car. Two things that are always with me. Yeah, that's a really big thing that's happened. Um, since the last time y'all saw me, I finished school. That was really stressful. That was super hard for me. Since the death I had to do a whole semester of school right after. Woo! It was hard. It was hard because on days I didn't feel like getting up, and days I didn't feel like doing this and doing that, I had to get up and I had to grind. So did that. Started season 3 of my dance studio. Our our third year as a studio. Our second year doing competition. So that's been super stressful. But I think that like it gave me more of a meaning, like I'm always telling the kids, get in there, dance like it's your last time, da 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 da, like all this stuff. But it feels more real now, right? It feels like I have something to say and I want them to have something to say. So like I feel like that push is more there for that. Um I've made a decision to really like knuckle down on my nonprofit. Um Me and my cousin, we had great lives growing up. Our parents put everything they can into us going out, doing stuff, learning, and they gave us everything we might need to do that. So I really want to make it my duty to give kids a give them resources to go out and do what they want to do or what they need to do or make a something for themselves, you know, important to make a change. Um, yeah, I don't know. That I guess this is also like since this will officially be the first video that gets posted after this hiatus, the beginning of season 2 of How Deep. Um I guess this also has to be the New Year's episode. Last year we did a New Year's episode with me and Haley, and we yapped about what we wanted and what we did and all those things were, right? Things that, like, as a recap for last year, aside from all the sad stuff, right? So, I finished school. That was on my vision board. I traveled a little bit. That was on my vision board. I went to Hawaii. I went to Canada. I traveled. I went to concerts. I made great memories. Um, I was like in a 6-month low relationship, situationship. That happened. Got a new job. That was fun. Met new people, made new friends. Yeah. I feel like the first half of the year was great. First half of the year, I went out, I did things, made some changes. Oof. Did all the things, you know? The second half of the year was just crap. Oh well. This year, what I want for this year, I want to go to more concerts. I love music, so I have some already planned. Right. I'm gonna go see Lauren Spencer Smith. I like really love her. Me and my best friend are gonna go see Bruno Mars. Um, J. Cole is going on tour. You know me, I love J. Cole. So that's happening. I'm gonna plan a little event for my nonprofit as a fundraiser. So that's gonna be really fun. I think this year is needs to be my year of learning me. Yeah. I think I need to take more time this year to like learn this new version of me. Learn how to be sunshine happy again. Um, yeah, this year I turned 27, so I'm gonna be in my late 20s. So I think it's a little bit more time to grow up, maybe? Not grow up. I feel like I'm very adultish. But I think it's time to like learn me as an adult. I think I need to sit back and like have more, I don't want to say talks with myself because that sounds cuckoo. But like, like I need to unpack some stuff, guys. Like, I don't know why people don't just be unpacking stuff. Like, unpack it. Why are you feeling this way? What's going on? How do we change it? Like, I'm always a person that's really big on if you want to change, you got to be the change. And I'm always using that towards like the world, right? Like, I want to see a change in the world, so I have to be the change I want to see in the world. But like, there's a change in my life, and I need to be the change, right? Like, I need to figure out what's happening. I need to figure out the when, where, who, what, whys. Like, in reality, I need to figure out how to take control back of my life. Um, with that being said, I feel like everybody's gonna kind of experience a different version of me this year. Um, I've kind of made the decision that like I can't keep like emptying my cup out for people who aren't trying to fill it. Is like wild as that sounds, like I can't be the person to check up on everybody when nobody's checking up on me. I can't be the person that gives, and nobody's ever giving for me, you know? And that's not to say that I'm just like everybody and like, you know, hate the world, cut off all my friends, cut off everybody. Like, that's not who I am as a person. And I'm not really cutting nobody off. But like, I'm just saying, if you don't hear from me, it's probably because you ain't reached out to me. I can't be the only one reaching out, y'all. And I suggest y'all don't be the only one reaching out either. Because, like, other people, like, y'all be reaching out to them. No, not like that. That sounds crazy. But, like, over these last few months, I've seen the people who reach out to me. I've seen the people who check up on me. I see the people that invite me out. I see the people that literally just call me because, text me just because. Like, I have to show up for the people that need me. You know? And, like, I want the people that want me and love me and care about me and need me to show up for me as well. I can't do the, like, one-sided anythings, right? Can't do the one-sided friendships, can't do the one-sided relationships, can't do the one-sided family ships. I can't do one-sided anymore. To be equal, has to be give and take. Because there's so many people in my life, like, that have, right? They show up for me, they ask about me, they check up on me, and I be checking up on them, but I don't go see them. I don't pull up on them. I try to show up when I can, but like, I neglect friendships for people or for things or for life or whatever. I neglect people that care about me. And I can't keep doing that, especially not for people who don't give a damn about me. Call me cold-hearted, whatever. Like, literally. This year, I'm gonna take more time to focus on the people that focus on me. Um, this year, I want to take it all in, right? I want to embrace my fears. Not spiders. I'm kidding. When I say embrace my fears, I want to like go out and do stuff, you know? Like I want to, I guess not embrace. Not really like face my fears. I don't know. Embrace the things that scare me. There we go. Going into unknown situations. I have a huge fear of the unknown. I want to like go out and like do stuff that scares me. I want to go out and make a change, make a difference. I want to make great memories. I want to do fun shit. I want to fall in love. Question mark. No, I do think like I feel like I had that like thought last year. We're getting older. It's time to settle down. It's time to like take life seriously. You know, and, like get ready to be a wife is crazy, but just like my dad make a really funny joke. I say he was joking because ain't no way he wasn't. But like I have more time on my hands now, so maybe I like go out and date. Maybe I find people that I like. I don't really like people. Yeah, it's like really hard. So maybe I'm like I'll try to be like less of a homebody. Don't hold me to that. But maybe I'll like go out and do stuff. I always tell my mom that like my future husband is like somewhere not here. So when I say I'm outside, I'm out the state, out the country, not in the being of this. I'm out. I want to go to the beach more or like be on water more. My auntie had like a yacht party and I was like, dang, I love the sea. Like I love the water. So like I'm trying to go somewhere where the tropics are tropicking, you know? I'm not a cold girl. I don't want to be nowhere where it's snow. I want to be where the water is, where it's warm, and where it feels great. Like, that's where I want to be. So, maybe I'll be in Hawaii. I'm still trying to go to Greece. I want to go to Greece so bad. But yeah, I'm going to be on somebody's water. Definitely, y'all going to see me on somebody's water. I think, as crazy as it sounds, the goal for this year is to, like, learn, to grow, to survive. Because life is crazy. And when the world flips upside down, man, like it'd be crazy, right? Because your life flip upside down. It's really something that only happens to you because like the rest of the world keeps spinning, type of thing, right? So I'm trying to survive that, trying to grow, be happy, make amazing memories, try to make an impact on people. I feel like that's something that's really big for me. Like I don't really care about how people perceive me or what their thoughts on me are. I just want the people that know me for me to make an impact for them. You know, like I have a lot of big changes coming in my life and a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on my shoulders coming in. And I don't really want to look at it as a bad thing, right? I want to look at it as a chance to change something, a chance to impact something, a chance to make somebody's life better. So 2026, for me, we'll call it a year of rebirth, right? That's how the world works, right? You burn everything down so things can grow. Maybe that's what God was trying to do for me. Maybe he tore everything down to prep me for something amazing. So here's to 2026 being the most amazing year of our life. Here's to hopefully 27, age 27, being 10,000 times better than 26. I don't know how this podcast is going to look come the rest of the year. I don't know if you're going to get more car talks of me sitting in the car, spilling my heart out with no rhyme or reason. I don't know. I don't know what this year looks like. But I'm ready to experience it. I ain't ready to put on my big girl pants. I'm ready to buckle down, saddle up, put the armor on, because, God loved making me his stronger soldier. So I might as well prepare, right? I ask every year to get taken off the list. He don't listen. He got something great in store. He got to, right? Hopefully, 2026 is the year we make a bunch of changes. Everybody. I want that for everybody. I wish everybody around me in 2026 uses their foundation to make themselves better. Because if we have to be the only good we have in the world, it's definitely going to be hard. But I think we got this. This was our first car talk of How Deep. Hiya. I'm supposed to know how deep.